Sentencing would clearly depend on the severity of the offence. Generally, we have public order offences, which are the lower end of the scale, through to common assault occasioning actual bodily harm, and then assault occasioning grievous bodily harm, which is the most serious. Generally, with a common assault, if you were found guilty, then you could expect maybe a conditional discharge, community service, and or a fine. If we move up to injuries where people have been injured, i.e. an ABH could be a broken nose, for instance, then that would be clearly more severe, and the sentencing power then could go to the Crown Court and you could get a custodial sentence for a period of time. Then moving into GBH, they're split into section 20, which is without intent, and then section 18 is with intent, which is the most serious. For a GBH section 20, we may be looking at 2, 3 or 4 years. For a section 18, it's a maximum of life imprisonment, and that will be sentencing for the judge. That's clearly a very serious offence. Following conviction of a violent crime, the consequences can be particularly significant on the victim as well as the suspect. For the suspect, if they worked in the public sector or the army, for instance, they could actually lose their job. It's something that we would look at for a conviction of any offence. It would come up on a CRB check if they did want to, I don't know, be a teacher, work in schools at any time, or perhaps run a football or a youth club later on in life. Visas for working and living for countries like Australia, America and Canada, it'd be very difficult to get a visa to work and live with a violent crime offence. Looking at also the impacts a bit closer to home, it can have a significant impact on your partner, whether it be your wife, your girlfriend or your partner, and they may well see you in a different light, and I know in the past it has led to breakdowns in marriages and relationships. And clearly there's the impact of guilt. You may well have been drinking out, with your mates, 1 or 2 pints too many. You've gone outside in the fresh air, and for whatever reason you've been involved in a fight where someone's been seriously hurt. It may be out of character for you, however, these are consequences that you may well have to live with for the rest of your life. A criminal conviction for a violent crime, if we're talking an adult, which is someone over 18, that will be there for life. So any job application, if you had to say you got a criminal conviction, the answer is yes, clearly, because you have. A caution lasts for 3 years. However, after 3 years, that would fall off, but it's still retained on the police database. If you were to apply, as I said before, with the CRB checks to work with children or a teacher, run the youth football group, that would come up and it could prevent you from doing so.